Greetings, mortals, and welcome back to the Blindness of Eternity. When last we left off, we had finished off all the aberrations on the floor above, and we were heading down to kill the Zhworops and presumably the Drake as well, that take up residence down here. We're not on the final level of this place, and we're probably not even halfway through it yet. But this is probably going to be the last level that we do right now.
What?
We'll come back to do more later, probably. But we don't want to try and do the whole place at once, because I'm pretty sure this is a place you're supposed to clear over the course of the game. So, I want to send Eldrea first, because she's the one who's actually perceptive. This looks like this is the exit. So, I think that this goes... Yes. So we can now go to level 5, and yeah, as you guys can see, this goes down way, way deeper. This probably goes down to at least level 10 or 15. So, we need to decide whether we want to go to the top or the bottom first. I think I'm going to go to the bottom first. Unfortunately, we don't have any good places to fight them. I guess this is a decent place to fight, right here. So we will lure them here if we can, with our delightful fox. So how long does this last? Doesn't actually say.
Yeah.
Hmm?
Yeah.
So Durance and Buddy can go in. Durance is actually going to pop this before he starts attacking. Come over again. Or, you know, fail. So this other Zhworop doesn't seem to be coming in. Wow, are they all on Aldrana? No, this one's doing something to him. Rating Exaltation. I don't know what that does or means, but... Is she paralyzed? Yes. Crap. These skirmishers are annoying. That paralysis effect is no fun. And yeah, it looks like every attack has that paralysis effect. Okay, so
No problem.
Eldrea finishes it off, and we can loot everything in here. We can save the game.
Eh?
Light, flame, and sound.
Oh, that's interesting. So this thing's gonna try to cast some unpleasant spells on me, and I just want to not allow that to happen. Mission successful. This skirmisher is just gonna die.
Got it.
Is this opal? So we got 2 opals.
Keeping an eye out.
This actually looks very familiar. I have a suspicion that we're very close to where that dragon is. I think that we just need to clear out this room and then this room, and then we'll be where the dragon is. So there's a champion, a high priest, and a bunch of skirmishers. So we're just going to pull them back over here. He is going to stay behind. Oh, it looks like we can actually
Huh?
split them.
Of course.
This guy just stopped. So we can split them here. I don't know how effectively. Oh, Jesus. So the high priests came the other way. Okay, it looks like they're going back. We're fine. That was really scary, actually.
On your word. Proactive.
Kinda stuck over here.
Gonna actually pull back Itamak.
Got an arrow for this one. Yeah.
Blast!
That's not good. Gonna pull it back with her. I just don't want to take any points of damage that I don't have to.
What?
There we go. So we killed the champions, we killed one skirmisher. I think there might be another one over there. But this should give us some good. Whoa, hello. Okay, so these guys are weird
What?
and just inviting us to kill them. Standing in a doorway,
Job.
not aggroing until we get into melee range. That makes life very easy for us, so we're just gonna take full advantage of it.
You're not getting through me.
Yes?
So we'll summon these up. And he'll take a couple points of damage here and there, but he should be pretty much set.
Stand still. Blast!
Okay, so it's just one more skirmisher. And this will be over.
Alright then.
Fortunately, I was kind of hoping there that I'd be able to aggro the priests before.
Let's
Let's see, what is he casting? I don't even know. It looks like he's casting a defensive field or something. And that's exactly what he's doing. This guy has a reach weapon. I'm gonna pull back.
Got it.
I just wanna. That's not good. I failed to knock him down.
Get 'em. Let's go.
And there we go. Sagani kills the High Priest,
No problem.
and everybody's happy. Well,
Okay.
except the High Priest. And its family. And friends.
Keeping an eye out.
Okay, so I'm happy, and that's really all that matters. Whoa, what happened to him? Did he get hit again? How did he take damage? This
Yeah.
guy, huh? Okay, so Durance took some damage there. And yes, this
No
is
problem.
exactly the place that I'm thinking of.
There. Done. There. Done. There. Done.
Okay, gonna save this. Expedition log page. This appears to be a page torn from some larger text. Skada did not make it. I know Merrick tried his best. No point in turning back now, that's what Merrick is saying. I think the point is leaving these ruins alive. We've lost half our people already, and I'm not sure how we're meant to survive this place, especially with Skada gone. The gods were kind to let us find that study and the books there. Those tomes would fetch a good price in and of themselves. We don't need to go any further. But that seal has stirred his blood. He's sure that we'll find more Anglithan relics below. Every step takes us further from a guaranteed haul and deeper into unknown territory. I don't know what madness has gripped him. I cannot stop thinking about Edriga, the way she screamed.
Yeah.
Who's Edriga? Alright, so now the gist here is we need to keep him back.
Eh?
And this room look familiar to you guys? Because it really should. Limbs and organs bob in the mire of blood and gristle. The carnage stirs with the occasional gust of wind from the tunnel above. The corpse draped over the edge of the pool is contorted with the throes of what must have been its final agony. Rotting skeletal hands still clutch towards his throat. Okay, so this is going to be a boss floor. The key is that we need to try to pull back into one of these rooms. I'm thinking this room here. We want to get them pulled back as far as humanly possible and
Eh?
take it from there. So we're going to pull everyone back here except him. Actually, no, we don't. We don't even need to. We have the dog. We have the pup. We can have the pup pull. Maybe. I don't know if the pup can pull, but we will hope that the pup pulls. I like saying pup pull. Don't mind me. Anyway. At the edge of this expansive chamber, encircled by a jabbering host of Zhorps, stands a massive reptilian creature. Its snout is spattered with the bloody remnants of a recent meal, gobbets of flesh still speared on crooked fangs. The Zhorps shift anxiously, looking up expectantly at the drake as the beast stretches leathery wings in challenge, brushing the pillars to either side. Yes, yes, more sacrifice. Come here, elf, be honored. I'm fine right here, thanks. Here, I said, here! It disobeys! Stupid, squishy sacrifice. Lizards will fetch it if sacrifice will not come. Gonna go to number 2, I guess. So, Master below is below. Sacrifice is not very smart. You think you see a section of the drake's scaled chest begin to glow orange as it laughs. Master made me lord here. Here I am king. I am god of fire and gold.
Ensemble.
So he's the god of multiple things. Whoa, nice. Okay, so we need to pull back.
No problem.
Okay, so what we need to do here is, first of all, get him out, but we actually can send in the
I'm here.
swarm. And he is going to use a level 1 enchanter thing to plop down a bunch of dudes here. My hope Oh my goodness, I just knocked the dragon over. That is beautiful. Beautiful to see. Okay, so we're going to cast a blessing. We are going to cast... No, we're not going to cast that. Crap. Okay, so I'm going to cast this. Going to cast Circle of Protection. And then we're going to cast this. We're going to do all that right over there. And it still has a second left on Wounding Shot, but that's not long enough. Okay, so we need to pop this. Nice, we got it prone for 5 seconds. Let's try and knock it prone some more. Oh, I don't have these guys attacking actually. Guess it's kind of silly to do that.
Of course.
Now what we're going to try to do is swap to this, turn this off, and try to knock him over. On the plus side, it is now attacking someone other than Aldrea. It's attacking one of the silly things. Now, I do have him chanting the wrong spell. Let's try to get rid of some of the damage reduction this guy has. And Hel Hiraf crashed upon the shield, so that'll reduce his damage reduction. We can pop the second one. Hopefully he'll start getting scared of me. You know, because dragons are totally easily terrified. It's now attacking Aldrea again, which is not a good thing. It's now no longer attacking Aldrea, so I'm going to have her pull back. Oh, I can't. She's knocked over. It's attacking Aldrea again. No!
Hey.
No! Not allowed.
I'm here.
Not allowed. What can I do?
No word.
What can I do? I need to do something.
What?
Ah! I can do something! Force field!
This thing isn't doing the job.
So, Aldrea is now invincible. The dragon can't attack her. And I'm going to resummon those skeletons. Because that actually worked reasonably well for us just now. The dragon tends to focus on the weakest enemy, which... Goodbye, Drake. 145 experience for killing that thing. You'd kind of expect there to be a bit more experience in killing a frickin' dragon, but I guess it's just a little dragon. So, Drake Talon. Sickle-shaped and expressively sharp, this talon was removed from a slain body of a drake.
Eh?
So, we've killed that, and it had minions, but the minions presumably were scared off by the fact that it started breathing fire in their general direction. So,
Time to see and not be seen.
we still have quite a few spells at our disposal. How many of these things are there? There's a skirmisher here, a champion here. Let's see if we can pull this champion alone.
Wait, sail
Doesn't look like it.
is made to
Go get a pup.
will evade an unsought
Ready, Watcher. Huh? My bow's ready.
Your bow is not ready. Your bow, I think, is in my stash. I also might have sold it.
Sure.
Okay, so there's the champion down. Can send the pup forward again. progress is being
All right,
made,
then.
and we might be able to clear out this whole level before we
Ansawu.
have to rest, which would be nice. Oh my goodness, that is a lot of people. And by people, I mean Schwartz, which they don't count as people, right? Oh Jesus, I went the wrong direction! Okay, this is over. Oh man. You have died. That's actually the first time I've gotten that that message. Because usually I just load when I die. Before it gets to that point. That was hilarious. Lovely. Okay,
Yeah.
so we need to go the correct direction, which is not directly
As you
into
say.
the swarms.
Yeah.
I'm gonna pull these people back further. Get Durance back here. Or Durance, rather. Durance doesn't really sound like a name to me, because it's... But that's kind of the point. There doesn't have a name, he has some sort of weirdo title.
Ansawu.
So let's see.
Ansawu.
Point the way. My boat is ready. Eh?
There we go. Honed.
Hey, of course.
Sick. These are skirmishers. So I don't think that we're going to run into any of the standard Zhwarps. I think it's going to be all skirmishers and champions and stuff like that. So the skirmishers are the weakest, but they also are the ones that paralyze.
Ansawu.
I might have to fight both of these.
Ansawu.
Hmm? All right, then.
Maybe not.
Ansawu.
Okay, so we did separate them, which is good.
Sure.
Ooh, 7.5 seconds.
Hmm?
So we got a critical prone. There we go. So we killed that one.
Got it.
We can save this. I do feel like staves are very good weapons because of the fact that they're reach. For melee DPS characters, I think that having that reach is probably the most valuable thing they can have. Like there's nothing else that's more valuable than just being able to do their damage freely without worrying about getting hurt.
Ansawu.
Okay, so this one's alone now, I think.
Ansawu.
There we go. So it's prone for short time. It's gonna be prone for a while longer. And there it goes. I'm actually curious about one thing. Is that dragon the strongest thing that we've killed now? Interesting, the Adra Animats are equivalent to the Disease Pudding, and both of those are considered to be stronger than the Drake that we killed. Very strange. What's his damage taken? He's only taken 2,000 damage over the course of this game. She's taken 7,000 damage. Let's see. Just this life bar is 600, so...
Hmm?
Interesting.
No problem.
The pup can't loot. Okay. Oh good, the other one didn't even aggro. Oh, Botanical Garden is completed. Let's fight this last fight, and then we'll figure out what we're gonna do with
I'm here.
other stuff.
Sure.
43 damage! Holy crap! Nice job, Altrea. Ooh, man, that axe. That axe does not mess around. Okay, and this axe isn't even a fine axe. This is just like a normal axe. And it does slaying versus beasts, so that's kind of cool. Anyway, we now have to upgrade our stronghold again. We just built the Botanical Garden, which will be good. And let's see, we have 15 of that, and we have I think that I'm gonna go with the south curtain wall. For now. Actually, maybe not. I think I might go with these towers. Reason being that the tower is going to basically give the ability to have a lookout. Upgrading the walls before you put the tower up seems sort of backward to me. You want to have the towers first because it's a different line of defense, basically. And I don't know what that thing in the background that's casting whatever it is casting, but I'm a little concerned about it. Okay, we are going to have to pull back to the next room. Actually, we might be able to separate these guys if we just wait a second. And I think that we did separate them here. Yes. They're now separated because they were going to opposite ends of the room. So they're fine. We just need to keep them. Keep this guy in this area.
Hmm?
Okay. So
Point the
this
way.
is a champion though, so I have to be more careful. champion is going down pretty fast. And it's prone. It's toast. Can you imagine fighting all of these champions and that dragon at the same time? No thanks. So there is a spellcaster back here. I suspected as much. Oh, good, the spellcaster ran away. So, that makes my life easier. Because it means that... Oh shit. No, run away! Okay, so... Pop this. Follow it up with this.
Eh?
And he's prone again. So now we just have the spellcaster. The spellcaster should be relatively easy to kill on his own.
Eh?
Just because he won't be able to get any of his spells off. As long as we just keep beating on him. I am going to send Eder out first.
Yeah.
Alright then.
Never mind, there's more than one. Okay, so there's 2 high priests here. We just need to split them apart so that we can deal with them one at a time. One moment. Excuse me. Let's see how long we have left. We have 30 minutes left, so yeah, we'll have plenty of time to clear out the rest of this dungeon and... or rather, the rest of this floor. Okay, let's see. This one turned around. We can send him in. Turn his back up. Where are you? Oh my god, he's sprinting away from me. That was interesting. I presume that what he did there was his AI told him to go cast a spell on a buff. And so he ran over to the nearest ally to buff. Goodbye. Goodbye. Okay. Blessed was Windred, quickest of his tribe.
And what does the flame reveal?
Hello. This is a Girdle of Mortal Protection. Decreases critical hit damage, so this... Interesting. Often purchased by soldiers with means, these belts are laden with charms granting protection from the wearer. With a simple band of dark leather, this particular girdle provides a defense against killing blows, turning a blade aside at the final moment or else cushioning a strike from a blunt object. So this is 0.73 crit damage taken. So at 0.73 crit damage taken, if a critical hit deals an extra 50% damage, we'd be looking... So 50%, so 75% is about 3/4. So a quarter of that is less than 40. So basically that means that a critical hit would be doing dramatically less damage. It would be doing a little bit more damage than a normal hit. It would be doing like 110% or 120%. I don't think it's 120%. Maybe 115% damage. I'd have to do the math. But, well, when I say I'd have to do the math, I mean I'd have to cheat and go pull out the calculator, because I'm lazy. But...
Let's go! Got
I am nothing if not lazy, my friends. He actually managed to stealth all the way to it. And this goes down. So we found the staircase leading onward. We have obliterated the enemies guarding it. And
Laying low.
the vague shapes of the Kith are visible in the coal black ash surrounding the brook. Beneath this has Ilfin Bingar's Solace, rather. This is the first exceptional piece of gear that we have found. It's +8 shield deflection. It is a medium shield, however, which is unfortunate. It would be nice if it was a heavy shield. So Ilfin Birngar was not quite the most adept soldier. Rather, he was quite prone at stumbling over his own feet. Well aware of his failings, his family crafted him a shield of exceptional heft and durability, trusting that if he could not rain blows upon his enemies, he might at least prevent them from landing any on him in turn. The shield proved effective in this regard, for Ilfin was so thoroughly obscured by the shield, even while lying dazed in the mud, that many enemies sought out new targets out of sheer frustration. So, this gives increased defense while stunned and while prone, which is nice. This does +15 to max endurance. Not bad. So amulets are that's not doesn't have anything it says. So let's take a look at his shield. He has 16 deflection. Oh, this isn't even fine. I didn't even upgrade this. So the Larder Door, which is a large shield, is only 16 deflection. So if I give him this, it'll give him increased accuracy in addition to increased defense. So let's give that to him. So he now has 44 accuracy, but he doesn't have his shield slam attack. But look at that, he has 99 defense. Just baseline. That's just without putting any other, like, activating any of his buffs or anything. That's pretty amazing. He should be really, really difficult to take down at this point. Let's compare, like, Aldrea has half of that. It's crazy. So an enemy that could hit her but not crit her would be equitable. So that would be 51 attack. So he would have +48 defense. At which point we're going from 15% miss to... He would have almost, but he would be barely hittable. Just baseline. On an enemy that could just barely... Or that is just at equilibrium with Aldrea.
Eh?
So that's kinda cool. You'd have a 2% chance to actually land a full hit, as opposed to a glancing blow. So very shortly now, he's going to start getting his defense up so high that enemies just can't hit him with, like, melee attacks at all.
I'm on the trail.
So is there a way that I can open this door?
Look at this.
Haha. There is a way I can open this door, and that looks like a treasure room. So let's put Aldrea first. The Zhorps have piled together coins, discarded jewelry, and battered fragments of ornamental weapons and armor. So we have an ornate sword hilt. So we got the hilt. And a fine large shield. Not bad. And a fine mace. And I don't think we need the fine mace.
Yeah.
So there we go. We found a fine large shield. That fine large shield I think I'm going to slap on Aldrea as her secondary weapon set. Because she already has a fine large shield, so never mind. Let's see, 76 defense with that active. So she's not incapable of tanking, but it's definitely better for him to be tanking.
Shh.
Okay, so there are quite a few of these. it ran back. So it looks like this is the last room. There might be another one over here, but I don't think so. I think this is probably the last room. What I'm gonna do is just pull everyone over here. And
I'll take a look.
hopefully we will be killing the thing. So we have that hilt. I want to check one thing quick. We have a hilt. We have a broken blade. And this is only the upper half of a broken blade. So we have 2 of the 3 components that we need. It looks like. So, here are the skirmishers. Wow, there's a lot of dudes here. Huh.
Yeah.
This is gonna be rough. This room's gonna take some work. So we're gonna put him here. Put the pup over here. And we're gonna have to rely on those worms quite a bit, I think. Yikes.
No problem.
I'm so glad that I have this movement speed increaser. Wow, that's a lot of damage. I mean, if this thing doesn't back off, it's just gonna die. This thing's near death already. I haven't even touched it. That's just it triggering the traps. Okay, so shit. He's dead.
At least you don't have to listen to him.
Okay. Sometimes he has the ability to engage multiple enemies, but sometimes enemies don't get engaged by him, despite the fact that he can engage them. And I'm not sure what is causing that. I know that it's caused when he's doing something else, but even when he's engaged with another enemy, sometimes they don't get properly engaged. So I don't know what that was about, but that enemy was simply not engaged. Jesus, that's really a lot of damage. So let's pop him forward. So they are now on him. Is he paralyzed? No. Okay, so we have a barely injured one, we have a badly injured one. Can't believe we got one of these things to half life without having actually done anything.
I'm here. Dead on.
Dead on. Certainly dead. There we go. I'm actually curious if this thing... This has an attack of 53. So yeah, these things are almost completely incapable of hitting him with a standard attack.
Yeah.
They're almost completely incapable of causing damage to him. I mean, they can graze him and that just does some damage. But I think with the amount of damage reduction that he has, if they graze him... Let's see... Yeah, he has 14 damage reduction.
Got it.
So they're dealing 10% of the original damage value with that, which is very, very little damage. Like, they're going to be lucky to hit for 1 point of damage. And that's when he does not have his thing up. When he has his buff up, he's going to obviously have higher defense, so... I'm very pleased with Eder. He's doing very well for me right now. Let's knock this thing over. I'm out of here completely because I think that thing is attacking him. No. That thing's shooting out Drea. Crap.
I'm here.
Gonna send her in to fight this. Wow. So I tried to run away. It worked out very badly for it. Yeah, she's just ripping that thing to shreds.
Yeah.
Good job, Sagani. I like it.
Yeah.
Okay, so we can save this. Unfortunately, Aldrea is now so low in hit points. She got 9 health. That she's not really going to be able to engage in any fights that have ranged characters, and even against melees, they just have to turn over and swipe her once and she's dead. As long as they can actually get a proper hit off. So, it says accuracy of 49. Nice. With minus 50 to hit, that is really huge because that means that the enemy is physically incapable of landing a normal attack. They can only get a graze on you. That is the only type of attack that can do anything at all. Okay.
Dead on.
Dead on. And there we go. She chunked that. Send Itzumok forward. It occurs to me that it was a bit silly to send Eder forward to pull all those times. Are you just a skirmisher? Yeah, you're. Oh shit, the archer's still here. Now, unfortunately, if I can't pull this thing, I can't. Okay, this thing is not quite right where I want it, but close. And let's...
Right.
I'm actually going to try to knock this down. I actually succeeded.
Leave it to me.
That's great. Good job, Eder. We're just going to send her in. Oh, calm down. You're taking 2 points of damage, okay? Don't talk like you're near death. You have 150 hit points. He could hit you 70 more times, and you would still be fine. Freaking prima donna, man. Okay, let's go. This is just going to show you how ridiculously durable he is, though. The fact that he's nearly dead, to the point where he's like whining about being near dead. Like, ooh, you know, I'm gonna die. Yeah.
Right.
Give it another 80 hits
Point
and you'll
the
be
way.
dead, sure. Junkie.
Huh?
Okay, so we're gonna save this. And once the pup gets healed, we will send
I'm
it
on the
back in.
trail.
So that is a pack of 5 over there. This looks like it's the only one over here. Oh Jesus. And of course, it uses a buff, which instantaneously aggroes the entire swarm that's on the other side. Exactly what I was trying to avoid.
Hey.
You just activated my trap card.
You're not getting through
So how does it feel, sucker? Alright,
me.
we're gonna hopefully be able to handle this guy. Ooh, nice. So we can summon some worms in here. What I'd love to do, actually, and I think well, I'm not gonna get a chance to. What I'd like to do is actually just keep pulling.
Hey.
I'd like to do Bard style pulling. If anyone's played EverQuest, the way that
Eh?
you pull in EverQuest is you preferably have one in camp, and then one that's mesmerized in camp, one that's, well, kind of depends. The way that the Bard in my guild would pull is he would single pull, so he'd grab one enemy, and then after he grabbed that one enemy, he would pull it back, and we'd fight it. And before the enemy, he just immediately, there would be no delay whatsoever, he would then go back out and grab another one. So he'd pull another single enemy, and then he would mesmerize that enemy in camp. So basically he would keep that enemy crowd controlled, so that it wasn't actually in the fight, but it was there and ready to be killed. And I'd like to do that in this because the longer the fight lasts, the more able I am to just summon. And if I was able to permanently have those worms up, I'd be able to do some additional damage. Right? So as an example, right now, the fight's ending, and that's sad
Yeah.
for us. So, let's see if I can figure out a way
Alright
to
then.
do this. So send her out, send the pup out. And we'll try to fight in the... this is probably not going to work. I'm guessing it's not going to work, but at least try it. The reason it's not going to work is because I have to pull out of this room. Oh, actually this one's alone. So Itzmock can fight this. And for this fight, we might actually be able to do exactly what we were just talking about. See, this thing is injured. And we can now pull this guy. And this is gonna end very badly for us unless we summon the worms right here. And even now, this is suboptimal. I should have waited a little longer to pull that one. Or those two, rather. Which is the key issue with the strategy, is that now there's two. If I had waited a little bit longer so that I could get the summons up quicker, then what would have happened is I would have been able to get the summons to block the forward momentum of these. which would be very good for us. The summons would basically start taking the damage. I can resummon them very quickly, so they're basically crowd controlled while still in the fight. And then I can start beating on them with everyone else once we
No problem.
pull things off. So let's do this. And that's this entire level cleared, I think. Let's see how long we have left. And we have 4 minutes left of the stream, so it looks like that's... Whoa, that's not everybody. Thought I killed this guy, but I did not. Not yet. Shit. Come on, people! Oh god, the pathing in this game sometimes just makes me want to punch someone in the face. Because basically what will happen is they'll both try to go the same way to get around each other. So they're going like this, they reach, and instead of going like this, so they go past, they'll both go like this, and just keep running in a singular direction, like directly perpendicular to where they're trying to get to.
Of course.
It's frustrating and annoying. He immediately turns on Altrea. And he's dead. Whew. So, killed that. Turn on the speed thing. And nice. We found camping materials here, which is kind of useless considering that we also found a teleporter here that allows us to go back to the first level. Or rather, out of this place completely. So we're gonna pop out, and I think we're gonna rest. That's a given. She has like 8 hit points. So we're gonna pop out of here. We are going to rest, and then I'm going to
I
head.
think it may be time to strike up camp.
Good call. I'm gonna check out my botanical gardens first. I think that calling this botanical gardens is a bit of an overstatement. Calling it gardens in general is a bit of an overstatement, since that is clearly a garden. It's a nice looking garden. I just don't think that it requires anything more than just the word garden to describe it in its totality. And I think that calling it gardens is grammatically inappropriate. Because that is clearly not multiple gardens. Anyway, that is going to be it for today. We're going to rest it up. We'll see if there's going to be anyone saying anything interesting. We have our dreams. And... oh! Afer has escaped the dungeons. That's kind of interesting. So how did they escape? Huh. Interesting. So, I don't know how that works, and I don't know what kind of influence that has on what, but we have someone who has escaped. Let's see, reputations. Okay, we are done. So, that's going to be it for today, and I'll see you guys next time.